I just like to do different things. It's like I don't like to stay in one position for too long. And so that comes out in everything. It comes out in my songs and my lyrics, and I just like to try everything once. And I'm not scared of the pitfalls and things. I'm not worried about saying, my God, this is not my scene, and if it's going to be... I mean, in fact, I love the challenge. I love the challenge, and I like doing things that are not part of the mainstream for me. And sometimes if that works, it works in a very big way. Otherwise it can be a very big flop, but I'm willing to take that risk. And that's why on something like Hot Space, we went off on a limb. And I said, let's just do some of this black stuff that I liked. And I sort of forced the other three to do it. You know, they hate me for it now because it didn't sell that much.
It's now officially the 10th year of the band. Do you think that nowadays it's very difficult to stay together for such a long time as a band?
Yes. It is hard, yes.
What can you tell us about the new album, Hot Space? It will be out very soon here in the market. After having heard it once, we can all say that it's again different. Do you think it's something characteristic about your band that you're not always continuing the way it was on the last album or the last tour? Can you tell us something about that?
Yes, we do feel that, I think we tend to get bored with what we're doing before everyone else does, which is a good thing. So having done a particular kind of music, we tend to say, okay, done, let's try something different. And for this particular album, we had a lot of time. We gave ourselves intentionally about 9 months to do it in. And during that time, we recorded many more songs than we needed. And we just kind of threw out everything which sounded like we'd done it before. So everything on the album is very different, really. I think some people would be quite shocked.
Well, not all of it.
Well, most.
I mean, there are some things.
It is.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Now, there are the odd things which sort of go back a bit.
Yes.
You know, which it's not all brand new, but a lot of it is very different for us. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Yes, it's become a good unit, really. In fact, we think listening to our old records that the sound really sounds old-fashioned in a way compared to what we're doing now. And, you know, a lot of the sort of standard American way to record groups sounds kind of old-fashioned to us now.
Yeah.
Just that there is a better way of doing it. Everything doesn't have to be EQ'd and made sort of over-sharp. Things can cut through with their natural sound. It sounds like a load of bullshit, doesn't it? But it actually works. It's very simple and it sounds good. What more can you say? Well, here we have a total change of life for all of us, really. We went back to Munich to do the next album, and really, I suppose, things started to go downhill. It's actually a rather grim place. It's a studio in the basement of a huge tower block, which is a hotel, and it's kind of depressing. A lot of people used to jump off the top of the building and kill themselves. Off that particular building, it was very well known for it. We didn't know that until we got there, so we started to go a bit nuts. By that time, we were getting very finicky about recording, and we spent months there.
After the massive success of Another One Bites the Dust, the thinking was, we'll make an album that's slightly more dance-orientated. Not my idea.
Especially in Freddie's entourage. I won't mention any names, like Paul Prenter, for instance. Lowest guitars, and the word went round that Brian was old-fashioned.
Paul Prenter had become Freddie's personal assistant.
He was a very, very bad influence upon Freddie, hence on the band, really. He very much wanted our music to sound like you just walked in a gay club, and I didn't.
There were a lot of strains within the band that would happen with 4 people of that strength of character.
Everybody had their say, and the arguments were creative, and then it would become personal. Of course.
It was a sort of emotional roller coaster. I think less and less time was spent in the studio.